Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create these natural everyday look. My focus was the brows since I never do the brows on camera, and the lashes and the lips, even though I will be showing you how to create the eyes. They're very simple, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. Without further ado, let's begin. The first thing that I do is always apply the eye base, and then I blend it out with a beauty blender just to make sure it's well spread throughout my lid. Please do not skip this step if you want the eyeshadows to last you longer and to not crease on you. Well, so I'm grabbing now the Demure palette by the Modest Mavins from the Modest Cosmetics, and I'm grabbing the shade Teddy, and I'm going to apply this right on the crease and down to the outer V. So I'm just blending this out with this brush from Crownbrush. This is the letter C, number 441 Deluxe Blending Crease brush, and I'm just blending it out. This brush actually remind me of the 224 brush by MAC. It is kind of like the same thing. It does the job and is much affordable than the MAC brush that I always use. So this is my affordable version of the brush. So you just want to make sure you blend this very well through your crease and also on the outer V. As you can see, I'm not really concentrating the color anywhere. I'm just making sure that there is no harsh lines and that the color is well blended throughout the crease and down to the outer V of my eye. And I'm showing you here how I did the other eye, since some of you like when I do both eyes on camera. There we go. I'm showing you how to do both, how I'm doing both. And then I am going to just grab a little more of that color and just concentrate it just right on that area, and I'm just building it up. You always want to start with a small amount and then build it up to more color gradually. Then I'm grabbing the shade Exposed, and I'm going to apply this shade right on my lid. And this actually is like a shimmery shade. It has like some gold undertone to it. So what I like about these is that it makes my eye color stand out a little more, since I do have a little bit of yellow on my brown eyes, and some of us do. So we're brown eyes are not only just brown, they have some tint of yellow or maybe some tint of like orange, I will say. And yeah, so these colors with golden undertone will always make your brown eyes stand out. So what I did is I applied that shade on the lid, and now I'm just blending the edges with the same brush that I was using for the crease earlier. The brush that I used for the lid was the C433 Pro Blending Fluff from Crownbrush as well, which is super affordable. So go check them out. And then I am applying the same color Exposed right on my lower lash line, and I'm just applying it with the same brush that I applied with the color on the lid. And then what I'm going to do is just build it up and go back and forth right on my lower lash line. You don't want to skip this step on the lower lash line because it does make a difference and it will complete the whole look. Even though if you don't want to put like anything on your waterline, that's fine. Then I'm grabbing the color Sun-Kissed, and I'm applying this right on the center of the lid. And this is actually gonna give that pop of color and make your eyes just pop a little more. This is like a golden undertone. So yeah, I love this trick. Sometimes I do that. You want to put maybe like a lighter shade right in the middle of the lid, which is gonna make your eyes pop. Then I'm grabbing this Pigment by Alexa Persico Cosmetics, and I'm spraying a little bit of the 10 years younger from Modest Cosmetics, just to make sure that this loose pigment doesn't get all over my face. And this is in the shade Angel, and I'm just applying it with a brush from Crownbrush, and it's just like a really pointy brush. Then let's move on to the brows, which was the focus of this video. So what I always use for the brows is either pencil or powder. So for this look, I decided to do powder since this is more of an everyday look. And as you guys can see, I already have pretty much a full brow. So I just need a little bit of powder to put it right on the spots that are empty on my brow. So I use the Essential Brow Kit by Modest, as you saw earlier. And I always use this kit because it's just amazing. I'm actually running out, but thank God I got a new one. And as you guys can see, I'm just doing it with an angle brush and I'm just filling it in. My tip is to always start with the tip of with the tail of the brow, and then work yourself inward to the nose, just because you don't want to concentrate a lot of the color in the beginning of the brow. You want to concentrate the color on the tail of the brow. So as I'm showing you here, the other side, you see that I have like empty spots on my brow. Like my brows are full, but they need a little bit of help just to make them fuller and even. So I'm just building up the color. I also like to build it up. I don't like to just go ahead and apply like very like a lot of powder and then having to take it off. So I just build it up and I just try to spread the brow as the powder upward. And yeah, so when I use pencil, what I like, the pencil that I love to use is the Spike pencil by MAC. I haven't find any other that I like, just because the consistency of that pencil is actually very creamy, so it's easy to spread out and it matches like perfectly my eyebrow color. And yeah, so here how is my two brows. There you go. And then I'm using this pencil, which is the Highbrow Pencil by Benefit. So it's like a lift, like an instant lift brow. So this is gonna highlight my brow, and I just put it right on the arch of my brow. And I am gonna blend it afterwards, so don't worry. And I'm just applying this right on the arch, and then I am going to grab my mini beauty blender just to make sure I don't touch the eyeshadow or anything like that, so I don't interfere with the eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna blend it out. And this just gives you like an instant brow lift. So if you want an instant brow lift, just put like a light shade right on the arch of the brow to just give you that nice lift brow. And once I'm done blending it out with the beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the blending brush that I was using earlier, and with the excess on the brush, I'm gonna just sweep that right on my crease to avoid any harsh lines between the highlighter pencil and the color that I had on my crease. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this brow gel, which is by Benefit. And this is the first time trying this gel, and I absolutely love it. Not only because of the product and the color, but of the brush. The brush is just amazing. I love the size of it, and I love that it grabs my hair and it brushes it out, and it's just makes it so nice and even, and it's just perfect. Okay, so let's move on to do a little bit of a liner, just because I wanted the lashes to blend and not look like I have like lashes on, if that makes sense. Just because we're gonna use glue, and we just want to make sure that the lash just has somewhere to stick on and to look more natural. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the darker shade from the palette, and this is in the Light Out, and I'm going to grab this card. This is like a free library card. You can use a credit card, anything, and just put it on the side, and as you guys can see, with a pointy brush, just go ahead and sweep that color there, just to create like a mimic wing liner, because we don't want to make that harsh since it is an everyday look. And then I grabbed this Rapid pen from Motives, and I am just going to apply this just in the inner corner, and I'm just gonna blend it out with that pointy brush. This is also from Crownbrush. I will list down below the brushes that I use. And with a little bit of powder, the powder that I use, I'm just gonna sweep that away to just create like a smoked wing liner effect. And then I'm gonna move on to the lashes, which was also one of the focus of this tutorial. And I'm going to just curl my lashes. I always do. And then I'm using the Real Mascara by Benefit, which is also amazing. I love the brush because honestly, is that about the product in the mascara? I feel like for what I always look in a mascara is the brush. And the brush in this mascara is just so good. It just makes your lashes so whispery. So then I'm just grabbing the Scarlet Lashes by Hudabeauty. And I absolutely love these lashes. They just give like the perfect wing and also the perfect volume. And I love that it goes from a shorter to longer, which makes my eyes look elongated. Look at the difference. Wow. And I'm just here behind the scenes just talking to, I don't know what I was saying, but anyway, here's both eyes, and then I'm going back to that mascara and I'm going to apply these on my bottom lashes, and look how that brush makes them look like really spidery and amazing. Okay, so now let's move on to the lips, the last part of this video, and I apply a little bit of foundation on my lips, and then I'm going to apply the Lauramercier lip pencil in the shade Plum Berry, and this is actually one of my favorites lip liners of all time. It's like the perfect pink. It doesn't wash you out. It's just perfect, and I'm just going to apply and line my lips, and then I'm going to apply a liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and in the shade Pure Hollywood, and I'm just going to apply this right in this, most of it all over my lips. I like to apply, not a lot, but I like to spread it all over my lips, just because when I mix these two shades, it just gives the perfect natural pinky shade. So I just applied most of it all over. I was gonna say in the middle, but no, most of it all over. And then I'm gonna go back to that pencil and I'm just gonna blend the edges out to make it nice and blended. So we have come to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Here's the finished look. And if you're wondering where I got my earrings from, they're from Cake Face Boutique. Check them out on Instagram. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!